Okay. Do 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 ba 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 ba. Hello everybody, it's Christmas 95 playing Isaac. This time we'll play as Cain. And I don't know what path we're gonna take, but we'll do our best, our diddly darn best, right? That's all that matters in this world. You can do your best, and doing your best is good, except apparently it's not. Man, I don't know. It promotes bad behavior, something. I don't know, I heard it somewhere. So don't do your best. Do your worst. Do your worst, game. You don't scare me. So yeah, I kind of feel like I didn't have a proper introduction. I just started talking about... I don't even know. I don't even know where I started that conversation, but I'm in a kind of silly mood. Before this recording, I was just talking in a really silly voice. What was it like? Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean you do not know? I am fairly certain that you know what voice you are talking about, Christopher. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I like just watched the Gravity Falls episode with the Spanish merman, and I was like, yes, this voice is me somehow. Gravity Falls is a good show. I kind of regret not watching it until now, but now I'm just like going all in. Wow. That's a really good... Wow. That's a really good start. That's a very, 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 very good first item room item. I'm glad it exists. You know what? We're going to put out all the fire. Even though it's slow, I'm known for my slow gameplay. In both senses of the word, sometimes. I mean, in the beginning, it was just because I was doing it blind. Okay. My friend texted me. He said party time. I'm having a party right now, dude. You gotta chill. Monstro, he's the life of the party. Look at him. He's just dancing around to this sick music. It's not dubstep, but, you know, it'll do. Pretty good clubbing music. Could you just imagine people in a club, like, with all the lights and stuff, but instead of rave music, it was just this? Like, how would people dance to that? This is... Like, I'm sorry for not talking. That was me literally just imagining what I said. Not processing what I said. I don't need to process anything I say. Like, come on, let's be honest now. What do you mean thinking before you say? That makes no sense. So yeah, with Cain, we're doing pretty well at the beginning. Satanic Bible is like one of the best spacebar items in the game, I'd argue. We got Placenta. I'm gonna go down to the next floor. Some people don't like Placenta because of the regeneration. I'll prove them wrong. No, actually, I don't want to prove them wrong. I don't want to be in a position where I need regeneration. Especially with a Satanic Bible. That should not be a thing that needs to happen. Just a black heart every 6 rooms. Don't you me, okay? I'm gonna you. Okay, so we're getting keys from everywhere at the moment. I don't know how to respond to this. Is it Cain? I guess it's Cain's luck stat, which means he gets more drops at the end of rooms. Now, if I had a bomb, I'd blow up those skulls. Since blowing up the skulls is really worth it. Like, the downside of getting the Skull Turret guys isn't even that bad. Whereas you could get tarot cards. It's spelled as tarot. That's what always trips me up, even though I know it's tarot. Why the T's silent? It's like ballet or something. I mean, tarot cards aren't like ballet. They're like yeah, as far as pronunciation goes, you see what I'm saying? Nothing. And you get nothing! A whole lot of nothing! Oh, why didn't I go in my item room? What am I? An idiot? So, this could be potentially bad. I don't care, man. I'm gonna take it. I'm also gonna blow up that tinted rock. Do you see it? How about now? Do you see it now? Am I making the... Is this obvious? I just want to get the right place to... I don't have a bomb. Man, I'm really good. Okay. So, okay, when your bomb button is broken, you can't blame me. I mean, when my bomb button is broken, you can't blame me for, like, pushing it a few times before realizing I was out of bombs. So, okay. The bomb was better used for that. The tinted rock. Oh, screw this room. Oh God, screw this room. Hey, look at you. You're a... Ooh, fire mine tears. This is the power of $3 bill. I think this gives you regeneration, so... Oh my God, another tinted rock. Well, do I have any other rooms I could fight? Nope. Unless, like, greed was in the shop. So we're going into this with 1 black heart. Can I trust myself not to get hit twice? Okay. That's a... That's a good sign. Very, very good sign. Just... Like, what if these guys had AI where they just trapped you? That would be cruel, because they give me enough trouble already. At least, like, on the 1st and 2nd floors where you find them, obviously. Okay, buddy. Why'd I do this? He's merciful. Give thanks to Larry Jr., for he is good. We will not take this for now. Krampus! Basically, I was going to use my old noggin. Let me explain my plan to you. My plan was, meat gives you an HP upgrade, right? Well, if there were... Oh, there are plenty of deal with the devil items that... Come on, dude. There are plenty of deal with the devil items that... Should I just hold on until the end of this fight to start saying what I mean to say here, Krampus? There are plenty of deal items that remove, like, your HP. Okay, that's obvious. But I mean, like, deal items that remove your HP by a lot. Head of Krampus. I mean, it's not as good as Satanic Bible. So, I mean, it's a good offensive item, but I like the defense provided by Satanic Bible. Now, I should have used it before fighting Krampus. I know, don't worry. That's me being an idiot. As I was saying, though, meat gives you an HP upgrade and also a damage upgrade, which is nice. And basically, I could take 2 deals with the devil, right? Have a black heart, and then get my HP back. Because there's no HP debt in this game. And then there's also like 9 lives I could have picked up. Want the extra HP for that, etc., etc. But it was Krampus, so in the end, it all didn't matter. So, come on, man, go lower. Kind of looks like I have cold tears. Don't be fooled. I got head of Krampus. So, this might be like the first time I ever say this, but are you for real? This might be the first time I ever say this, but I wish I had some range upgrades. Also, did I like have a bomb on the last floor and then I didn't blow up a tinted rock? One of the 2 tinted rocks. Now, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but especially with Satanic Bible, but that's the kind of unoptimal play that I don't like to be presented on this YouTube channel called Christmas95. YouTube.com/user/Christmas95. So now we have the Death's Touch effect. We don't even have this item unlocked because it's one of the challenge runs. Basically penetrative, and it gives you a damage upgrade, and of course it makes your tears look like scythes, so it's pretty... People are pretty big... Wow, really? Was I not paying attention? I mean, I'm trying to find out where these guys are so I can hit them. Why is this guy not getting killed? Is it my range? Like, I thought he was hiding behind something. No, apparently that is not the case. Jeez, is Kane's range always so bad? Did I get a range down in some form? I don't know. I was gonna say, it's simple. All I have to do is not get hit in the next 2 rooms before my next upgrade. And oh, 2020. This is a very welcome change. So, are there any tinted rocks? I don't see any. That was a voice crack of the century, let me tell you. I don't see any. There we go. And just in case I forget, let's pop it now. That was pretty weird. Deck of cards. Oh, no, it's good. It's good. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, no. No, it's good. So, I have a plan. Don't worry, my friend. I have a plan. A plan of the ages! See? Now you see that's piercing? This is why a lot of people like $3 bill now, because it has this effect. Okay, do you know what this takes? Like 10 years to disappear. If you leave and re-enter the room, it removes that for you. Oh, this is actually a really good room to have Toxic Splash, because these guys explode into other enemies of spiders. We all know how much I hate spiders, and they immediately get hit. So I think we're good. For the Fallen. Oh no! What? No! There's no way I'm that bad. Do I have my reflection? Or are these homing? These are my reflection. Okay. I mean, I like my reflection. I don't know what I was thinking there. It's okay, just don't get hit again, and then you could have a deal with the Diablo. Diablo's like another name for Satan, right? I don't know. Yep. Seriously, Chris, just, like, I was so close. I was oh so close to not getting hit there. It seriously just goes to show, don't take your finger off of the D-pad for any amount of seconds, and that's a habit I really gotta break. Why not even get the Spirit Heart? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bait him up here, right? That guy down there was gonna cause some problems. He didn't cause some problems though. Ooh, a double key room. What could this do for me? If it's a reroll room, man, I don't want a reroll room. Arcane with the tooth. That's good. That means he spawns more teeth because he's more lucky. Otherwise known as luckier. See, now, I figured, like, the general rule was if it's 2 syllables, then you use more. If it's 1 syllable, then you just add ER at the end. And, like, I don't know, is that rule taught in schools? Okay, no, this is good, actually. Now, you might be thinking, wow, Chris, what a load of sarcasm. No, because watch this. We have these, and then we have this, and then we have this. I should have gotten the key. I was like, oh, we're getting so much mileage for our thing. Oh, Tammy's head, you are so good. But I want Satanic Bible more. Have you seen my gameplay recently? Sounds something to be proud of. He's gonna turn around and shoot me. That's like, man, I just live in chronic fear of taking stupid damage. Just don't remove your finger from the trigger. Not the trigger. I mean, how often are you using the trigger buttons? Huh. You might be like, Chris, what was that? I'll be honest with you, okay? I was looking at the Satanic Bible charge. I don't know what to confirm, because I knew it was 6 rooms. And me looking away for that 1 second was enough for me to just keep firing like a freaking moron, and then the bomb fly come up and explode on me. Created problems. So, my good friend Mendez, he's like, take all the pills, they're all good. And I'm like, oh, a Tears upgrade. Maybe the game is showing me that, you know, these are good. Remember how earlier in this run I was like, you know what would be good right now? Range upgrades. Because our range is shit. It is bordering #1 territory. We're like halfway to #1 right now, thanks to those 2 pills. I don't want that. I want, like, #1 with Brimstone range. And in case you didn't know, Brimstone range is infinite range. So, There's the joke. Hold on. That was not a tinted rock. Now we know. Okay, I'm not going to make the same mistake that I did last time. I'm going to focus. I'm keeping my finger on the D-pad. I will not just fire aimlessly. It's like texting and driving. You can't look away for 1 second while doing something like shooting or driving, in this case. Because then, you know, you'll freaking hit a bomb fly and it'll blow up on you. This applies to the driving world as well. Robo Baby? He's not that good, I guess. I mean, he's okay. He makes loud noises. So if you like loud noises that are frequent, okay. Now I'm gonna be shit talking this character, but or this familiar. But he is a good solution to my range problem. Now, if only the game didn't give me a range problem in the first place. Now, if only I wasn't bad. Haha. Good joke, Chris. So, once again, that was me just not paying attention. I don't know how I could still make these mistakes. Like, I used to be good at this game, right? Holy guacamole, I sure hope we don't fight greed because we have a lot of money to spend. Was it seriously not greed? Holy. Mary, mother of Joseph. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to leave. I want that battery. And then I'll donate the rest. Because we gotta donate. Our donation game has to be on the point, as it were. That's what you kids say nowadays, right? On the point. This is not a combat room. It also doesn't have any tinted rocks. What's the point? You! You have killed my father. We have proptosis tears for now. This is good with no range. Because that means getting close to them is less risky because they'll die more quickly. Yay, proptosis! Oh, come on. Come on, game. Let's hope there are 2 rooms up here, because if not, I'm gonna be pretty upset with, Wait. We'll have the boss, right? If this is a combat room. Which it is! We won't go into the curse room just yet, because I'm bad at this game. That's right, you heard me. I'm bad at this game. What? Oh, there was a spider! But you know what's real good about this? I can't get another Satanic Bible charge for the boss. But if I want to make the most out of this, I want to buy the battery to get a Satanic Bible charge so I can take 2 hits. But, you know, I'm irrational, so let's fight the boss in an attempt to win it big. Winning the lottery is real simple. You just gotta not screw up. Chris, think about it this way. Your chances are pretty good for not getting hit. It's a 50-50% chance. You either get hit or you don't. 50-50. It's simple statistics. Trust me, I'm a statistics major. You might be like, hey, can you find the standard deviation of anything? It's like, oh, like I'll work in retail and I'll be like, oh, hello, young sir. Could you help me find the standard deviation of this dress? And then I'll say, sure. It's, oh god, I walked right into him. You might be like, how do you find the standard deviation of a dress, Chris? Well, I mean, maybe if you paid attention in statistics class, you'd understand what I was talking about, right? Right. Man, I hate when I don't do a million damage. Can anybody else agree with that? I hate when I... Seriously. Yep. I too hate when I seriously. So did I take... Why'd I try to escape the other way? No deal with the devil. It's impossible, so whatever. That is sinful oil. Was it worth it? I don't know, honestly. I mean, I was gonna get hit more times anyways. Ugh. Look, buddy, I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with my gameplay. We can still do this, though. How did you get unwedged? Well, Can't donate. We can't donate anymore. I did my due diligence. Downward and onward, or onward and downward. Or, what's that expression you kids use nowadays? So, okay, these are the chub ones. They'll go... Okay, let's try that again. They'll go like that. You might be like, Chris, you didn't try that impression again. You just make the sound. And then, you know, say, oh, yeah, that's it. That's it, I'm so good. Thank you, Robo Baby. Could I, like, get a range and tears and damn it? Could I just get an all stats upgrade? Because my HP is also not too hot. I'll tell you, it's not too hot. The weather recently, right? Right? Unless you're watching this video sometime in the far future, then... Man, this weather's real hot, right? Hold on. Man, this weather is real, give me a minute. Man, it's really windy right now. I mean, you could say that now as well, but... Look, okay? I'm trying. This weather is real... I mean, you don't even really care about the weather at the moment. You aren't outside. Unless you are outside. I know people who use their laptops outside. Now, of course, chances are you aren't outside, okay? Since, like, even if it is... Okay. Right now, it's freezing out, like, everywhere except for, you know, the equator. That's a pretty warm place. Florida's also pretty warm. I hear it's going to be 80 degrees. Okay, so maybe it's not completely out of the question that it's not freezing where you live. But it's winter, dog. It gets pretty cold. Where do I go? Where do I go with this conversation? That's what I'm asking, right? Okay, come on, man. Don't even josh with me. Okay. I mean, we'll take on their homing bombs, right? Homing bombs. Bobby bomb. It's a reference on ba-bomb. Although, is there anybody who actually calls them that, or do we all call them bomb-oms, right? Like, when I was a kid, and even now, I, like, have no regard for reading is that even complex? Just for, like, reading things, okay? I see an assortment of letters, and I go, I know a word that's at least kind of spelled like that. Let me just say that's that. Monkey Paw drops more black hearts, I believe, or something like that. I don't know. Jeez, those guys. Their AI is not usually that good. I just freaked out, though. Conga babies, conga babies. Used to call them retard babies, and you know that was offensive, and the FCC sued me. So now I have to be nice to people and say, I have a lot of consumables, so let's do this. That's right, I have a lot of consumables, so let's do this. I don't think I could blow that up if I put it next to it, so might as well try for a potential secret room. Perhaps a top secret room. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. So we got some money. That could prove useful while we can't donate it. There might be something in the shop that we want. And you know what? That's good enough for me. I mean, now we're not going to go in the shop with 6 cents. Are you crazy? But, okay, now our HP situation is getting sorted. Is it by virtue of me playing better? Is it by virtue of these rooms being easy? Perhaps it's both. I don't know what happened, man. I was in a pretty sticky situation with Chubb. That could not be a shop. I do have 6 keys. And 7 cents. I mean, it's not completely out of the question that... Well, the battery's useless. BFF. I mean, it works with Robo Baby, right? Maybe I might get more familiars down the line. I'm just... You know, I'm just looking out for my better interest. Also, Isaac is so happy, you know? He has friends. Friends are good. Stay close to your friends. Don't isolate yourself. Etc. I mean, okay, okay. There are some times where you need alone time. I understand. But don't think that they hate you, because they're your friends. Well, okay, okay. I guess it depends how loose your definition of friend is. Because I keep a pretty strict definition of friend. The line between acquaintance and friend is a fine line. Sorry, a friendly acquaintance and a friend is a fine line. I don't know, that might make me sound like a douchebag, but I guess it's a kind of self-protection thing in a way. Does that make any sense? Am I making sense here? So yeah, if you're like me, you know, you're very protective of who you call friend, and there is a friend, and you know, just don't feel like talking to him, don't worry about it. But like, talk to him sometime. At the same time, talk to him sometime. Even if you're feeling down, like a clown who doesn't like to frown, then know that life gets a bit better, I guess. We're gonna fight this guy. I forget what his name is, but we got 2020 Empress. And BFF Robo Baby, of course. Spiders. He's spawning spiders. He knows my weakness. Okay, this is the adversary. I should have known he has Sonic Boom bandages. So there goes a good majority of my health. But don't worry about it. Wait, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Remember, just I was talking about this stuff earlier in the run. Luckily for me, it didn't matter. Basically, we fought that boss, and I'm putting out fire with fire, by the way. But we fought that boss, got a pretty good damage upgrade, I'd say. It's pretty good. Do we find the item room, by the way? By the by? I don't know. Well, I mean, what's our time looking like? We are not doing boss rush. So let's just keep going. Find that item room. And if I found the item room, I apologize. My memory's not very good. Like, someone will ask me, oh, what'd you have for dinner last night? And I'll be like, yeah, see, there we go. What was in the item room, though? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. That's the Xbox button. Bobby bombs. Yeah, I should be using those more often. As offensive weapons, since they home, I really have no excuse. We're just gonna place like 2 right here. Does that sound good to you? I just want to get a spirit heart. Okay, we'll place 1 right here as well. This thing called self-control, you know. I mean, now there's only 1 more fire. What am I gonna do with 8 bombs, right? Pay down in the end, right? You can't. You can't poo-poo on me for that. No way, Jose. That ain't how I'm working this. We got Guppy's head. Fuck! Sorry for the profanity. I've actually been doing pretty well on the not being a profane person, man. This episode. Normally I'm not like that. I'm... Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no! Robo Baby! This is why we got BFF! If I could aim you! If you could have a better cooldown period! Okay, Chris, maybe you should also use your own tears. Now, proptosis ain't bad, okay? Don't let anybody tell you that proptosis is bad. It ain't bad! But that scenario was kind of not optimal. I mean, like, what are we gonna do with 7 bombs? Or, oh, excuse me. It was a hiccup. At least it wasn't a hiccup burp. You know, I don't know if I'm the only person who does this, but after I hiccup, I usually burp. And, okay, you might be like, oh, that's gross. I don't know. This probably ain't the channel for you then. Oh, good. Teleport. My item rooms have been just peachy recently. We'll reuse that evil, alright. In theory, couldn't I have used the Emperor and gotten into boss rush? Oh, but then I'd have to do it. Fair point, Christopher. Fair point. Doing work? Improbable. Okay. Come on. The tick. Thanks. But no thanks. Ah! Aha! You thought I was crazy? You thought I was crazy? I am not crazy! You know what? In case one of these is like explosive diarrhea, I'll just place this down like right about, you know, here. That seems about good. And then we'll go walk down. That's good. That's good when you're Kane, right? And then full health. Well, at least we know it's there. Ah. My computer thinks that it's not genuine. Or Windows 7 isn't genuine. I don't know. I don't know what makes it think that, except for the fact that it does literally tell me that it can't get optional Windows updates. And it's like, Chris, I'm concerned. Don't you want to... Ooh, that was close. Don't you want to fix this problem? And I'll go... I remember way back in the day when you were more annoying. Like, it would give me this whole pop-up and everything. And it still does that. But, it's a small pop-up. And if I just leave it open, it's like, hey, whatever. Okay, you know what? My damage isn't as bad as I thought, thankfully. I mean, it might be less than what is optimal for here, but I actually did think it was worse. Oh, no! Anything but the hearts! Okay, so I did shit-talk Robo Baby a little, but he's pulling through for me. Really? Really? Like, how did I not get hit there? Okay, heart. Heart? It was like one hit away. One hit. Any Tianted rocks? I don't see any. That doesn't mean they're not there. Oh, God. Thank you for stopping and firing. Otherwise, I would have definitely taken damage. So your strategy was actually worse. Isn't that cool? I think that's pretty cool. Hey, what was I thinking? I was like, oh, the one's up top. I could just go down and shoot this fire. I knew there was one on the wall too, but I guess I just wasn't thinking. That was also me not thinking and not looking properly. I thought he was in the little clearing. Wait a second. I'm on to you guys. Just because I wasn't paying attention doesn't mean I don't know this room. Knock, knock. Okay, we found the item room. It was garbage. Let's go to the shop since it's the last one, and we have 9 keys, and boss rush doesn't matter. We have all the time. I might be like, no, Chris, I have to go to a class soon. Like, I'd rather this video end sooner so I'm not rushing at the end. No, dog, it's okay. So, we will actually buy the battery. Yeah. Was it worth it? Someone could argue that wasn't. I'm gonna argue that it is, though. Fuck you, person who I just made up. But Chris, there were more rooms down there. You could have fought 3 rooms, and then you could have made a profit. Even though I am making fun of him, he's not wrong. He is not wrong. However, time is money, and I like money. Let's be honest. We can condemn greed all we want. Greed sucks. Not only the mini-boss in this game, but also just the concept in general. I kind of sound like Ernie there. Just the... or Kermit the Frog. Just the concept in general. That reminds me. I was, like, in the shower the other day, and I was like, what if I opened an Isaac episode with Kermit the Frog? I might do that. I might do that. Watch out, guys. Next episode, if I remember, in between recordings, I'll be like, hello, everybody. No, I can't spoil it. Then what's the point of watching the next episode? For Isaac gameplay and other commentary? What? Thanks, Robo Baby. So we're gonna go to... I don't feel particularly powerful at the moment, so let's go to the chest, because the chest has items. Hooray! Of course, placenta means we can't really viably obtain Polaroid invincibility of the permanent variety. But that doesn't mean it's not still useful, right? Let's hope it's not useful. Then we'd be in a pretty bad position. Half red heart. After all this health, we don't want that. But now we're in the womb, so I can't take as much stupid damage as I usually do. Unfortunately. Now if we could get the wafer, I could take as much stupid damage as I usually do, and you know, I'm comfortable with that number. I'm not comfortable with that number. Truth be told, but it was for the joke. You must understand, people. Party people. It's Friday night. You're probably partying, right? What do you mean it's not Friday where you are? What do you mean it's either Saturday or Sunday or Monday? It really depends on how many episodes I feel like recording. I felt like recording 3 last week, so I just put it up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think that system works. If I feel like recording 5, then I'll probably do Monday, blah 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 blah. Monday to Friday next week. If I feel like recording 7, then I'll be here for a while, and my voice will probably feel like death, but then I could upload all the time. Well, not all the time, but for a good portion of this upcoming week. Basically, my schedule is relative. It's dependent. See, now here's here is number 1. Wow, I thought he jumped and then moved. That was my B. You see? Don't even start with me over there. Is this like 2 of hearts? I mean, like, yeah, sure, whatever. Man, you're real cool. 2 of hearts. Oh no, you don't. Oh no, you don't. How'd I get hit there? You might not be asking. You're probably. Look, okay, when you're playing and watching, it's 2 different things, right? Or, you know, they're 2 different things. Playing and watching are 2 different things. The concept of playing and watching. I don't know, man. What am I saying? It's hard. You know, you don't see everything when you're playing, but when you're watching, you know, you're not as focused, right? My laser's better than yours. Because I got BFF, and I owe this victory all to BFF. And if I don't name this episode after Robo Baby, I should. Unless I get like a pretty rad item. Now, it's probably going to be pretty late in the episode, so it's like, oh well, you probably already know what this item is if I did find a really cool item, or a what would I say? An item that is much more descriptive of this run. I think Robo Baby might be it. You are a bitch? Come on, dude. Where do I go? Where do I go to make you appear? How do I contact you? By email? By telephone? I'd rather not call you, honestly. Do I have to, you know, have a meeting? I'm not bad. What? Is that a tinted rock? That's not a tinted rock, is it? I don't know. I do not know. Man, look at all this beautiful stomach acid in the womb. And Edmund's probably like, I didn't ask for your sass. Playing the game, aren't you? Creep takes forever. I'm gonna do this because it is actually faster somehow. This might be a bad idea. Mystery sack? I remember when we re-rolled you into a good item. So it might be like, Chris, what's mystery sack do? It's been a while since I, you know, recorded this. Well, I'll tell you. After I wait a few more seconds for a bit of a dramatic effect. The mist! Wow. Wow. That was genuine, by the way. I wasn't joshing you. Okay. This enemy is pointless. It creates creep already. Why have a champion that spawns creep when it already does that? Full health might be more useful than the Emperor. Yes. It will be. Perhaps. Now we're fighting death. Did you see him riding on his horse like a surfboard? That was pretty cool, right? We're gonna death. How's that sound, kids? I wanna go home. Excuse me? What? That scythe hit me. Scythes are OP. Get out of here. Bullshit scythes. I was like, where's the health bar? Dark matter. I mean, it's fear shot, which like is normally good, can be a bit bad. It's also a damage upgrade though. They don't say that, and also makes your character look pretty. Excuse me. I guess I wasn't out of the safe zone where the game's like, yeah, we're gonna close this for you so you don't accidentally walk down when you don't want to. Thanks, game. So since I got the golden key, these should pay out with more. Ugh. Ugh. That's all I have to say to that. I was expecting like 20 bombs, 50 cents, and probably 6 keys. But you know, a dime from the mystery sack. Did they also give me a key or something? Does the mystery sack... Does BFF affect the mystery sack so it gives you 2 items? Is it fair to call a sack, an inanimate sack, a friend of mine? Maybe it is animate. Oh god. I mean, it is animated. Good job on whoever animated everything for this game, like for real. It's probably Ed actually. He does a lot of the art. And then I think Nicholas did a good portion of the programming. So you know what? Good on them. They deserve a victory clap. I'm not going to give them at the moment because I'm playing the game. Okay, fine. That's my victory clap. For all the people at Nicholas who made such a good video game, even if I'm bad at it. Cheers. And I'll be that guy. I'll be like that grandfather that goes like, and cheers to this, and then everybody puts their glasses down, and cheers to this thing too, and cheers to this completely arbitrary thing. And you're just like, when will it end? I just want to eat the food, but I don't want to be impolite. So I'll cheers anyways. And everybody has a glass of wine or something. I'm here with my glass of water. Like, no big deal, really. You know, do you think waiters are like, when you say, oh, I'll just have water, do you think they're like, I mean, I guess it depends on how they're paid, right? Like, if they're paid on how much money they sell, wait, you don't sell money when you're a waiter. If it depends on, like, how much money they make selling stuff. Usually those kinds of salaries are by hours, though, so... Yeah, maybe they don't care, but if there are waiters like that, then, I'd imagine if you order water, they're like, ugh. But maybe usually they're probably, like, cool. Yeah. They're probably not, actually, because they still have to use the tap, right? Taps have those water things. They're usually... Wow, mystery sack. BFF. I might name this episode after BFF after all. Well, there we go. Happy ending. That Gertie Jr. just like... I like how feared Gertie Jr. just doesn't move and makes that face. Yeah, I was saying, like, you know, there's usually that barely visible water switch thing about the size of your pinky, like right above the lemonade. And I mean, if you never knew it was there in the first place, then you probably would never know that you can get water at vending machines, like, not vending machines, at fountain, what do they call them? Fountain vendors? I don't know. They don't really sell it, do they? They sell you the cups. Dude, I'm on a whole different level right now. Yeah, I mean, usually they come with Powerade or Gatorade. Powerade and Gatorade, good in my book. You know, I'm a guy who doesn't really care about taste as far as drinks go. For me, it's just sustenance, so... That's why I usually drink water. It's good for you. It's not bad for you. And, it doesn't have a lot of sugars. I guess that falls under it's not bad for you. It's relatively simple to get, relatively cheap. You know, you aren't spending a whole lot for water unless you buy smart water, which is not smart. Now, there might be extraordinary circumstances where it's smart water or Dasini. I was focusing on the eye there. My bad. Keep your eye on the ball, Chris. Yeah, now if it's smart water and Dasini, you might have to second guess yourself here. Like, life isn't that easy sometimes. You might be like, what's wrong with Dasini? Dude, that shit's everywhere. It's overpriced. I do not agree with what they're selling. Literally. Also, it kind of, you might be like, water doesn't have a taste? Hot dog. Water has a taste. And you might be like, why don't you just drink tap water? Well, I mean, you know, people are like, water doesn't have a taste, why don't you just drink tap water? Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants. Mr. Scientist. Can you explain why drinking tap water almost always gives me a bunch of, well, I was gonna say bowel movement. It's not bowel movement, Chris. Just a whole bunch of, like, every 10 minutes I have to get up and go to the bathroom after I drink tap water. Why? Does the body not like the tap water? But it doesn't taste any different, body. Like, I don't know what you're on about. All those minerals. This might be oh god, I don't like this room. This might be an inappropriate subject, but apparently, you guys know what enema is? Where you stick a tube in your butthole and then I could have said that a bit more gracefully, honestly. Where you stick a tube in your butthole and then like you pump water up your butt, and you might be like either, yeah, I already knew this, but also if you didn't, then you might be like, that's pretty weird. Now, Doc, is here, it's made to not made, but it's a method used to clear out your intestines, or just your anus, I guess. But usually, like, if you're doing enema, well, actually, I don't know. Maybe like people doing it in the butt do enema frequently. I mean, you know, clean all that stuff. Cleaning your genitals is important with sex. You don't want smelly things, and you know, it's like pheromones though. No. Nobody gives a shit about pheromones. Chances are it smells gross anyways. And you might be like, well, you know, why do we have pubic hair? Keep the pheromones in. Yeah, that's it. How long am I gonna get sidetracked talking about butts and genitals? How long has this room taken me? Oh, God. Yeah, enema. It's pretty cool. It's used to clean your intestines. So, like, you get, like, a huge thing of water, and you, you can fill a thing up with water, connect it with a tube up your butthole, and I don't know if they're automatic or if you squeeze them. I know the smaller ones you squeeze them, but, like the little bulbs, those aren't going to clean out your intestines. Those are probably just going to clean out your butt. But, see, it's a pun. Anyways, what was the point of this, you might be asking? Why are you teaching me about enema? Well, because not a lot of people know about enema. Maybe they do. I mean, you never talk about it for obvious reasons. It's taboo! What do you mean, cleaning out your intestines? Apparently it's a really healthy thing to do, though. You clean out, like, you pump all the water in your intestines and then flush it all out. And, through your butt, obviously. And, I don't know, maybe people just do it to feel clean. Maybe people have an actual medical reason for doing it. Like, they need to. But, it's pretty healthy and stuff. That's such a weird death sound effect. Wait, would that one have given me a spirit heart? I don't know. So you might be like, what was the point of this? Basically, we were talking about tap water about 50 minutes ago, in case you forgot. That segued into this. But, sorry, I'm a bit scatterbrained right now as I try to find freaking envy. Fucker! Where's his body? Unless that wasn't a full envy. About enema and tap water, though. It's unhealthy to do that. It's unhealthy to use tap water. There's actually, like, legit enema water. Like, water specifically made for doing enema. And I'm probably pronouncing this incorrectly now that I think about it. I don't know. Maybe it's enema. You're my enema. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. It's like, you're my enemy now. Enema and enemy. But yeah, apparently it's bad for you because all the minerals and shit in tap water, it's bad for your intestines. Like, I don't know if it makes them, like, actually damages them, or... I think the reason was it causes dehydration. And you might be like, Chris, why do you know this? I looked into it. It's called research, my friend. I hate this room. I kind of want to take damage purposefully to kill all these guys. Well, look, we'll try not to take damage. And if we do take damage, it's not that bad, right? See, you gotta turn that frown upside down sometimes and say, yo, not everything is terrible. Even though beating mom's heart 5 times tells you that everything's terrible. It's lying to you. You can't believe everything you see on television. This isn't on in fact, this is a video game. And, well, actually, I guess this is a Let's Play. But, you know, even so, you're probably not watching it on your TV. If you're watching it on your TV, mad props. Some people, I mean, this is confusing because it's like, some people use TVs as their normal monitors, right? The Joker. Can I use this? No, only one way to find out. Guppy's paw? Wow! I'd love to! I don't think we could get any more deals with the Diablo, so... You might be like, stop calling it deals with the Diablo, you freaking frick. I mean, like, oh, well, okay. I wish I knew that in retrospect. So you might be like, Chris, what were you talking about? No, actually, you probably remember. So, Chris, you're probably... You know, I'll talk to make me feel a little less bad about me forgetting what I was talking about. Something about enema, right? That took up a large portion of this cathedral. Imagine talking about enemas in a cathedral. Enema's probably not sacrilegious, you know? Anal sex might be, but it's not anal sex. The anal sex usually comes afterwards. Well, I mean, maybe, yeah. You know, there are 2 kinds of Christians. There are the Christians that are like, all sex is evil or something, unless it's like between a husband and a wife, and they're making children or something to keep going with God's tradition of humanity. That might have made some sense to some of you. I don't know. I'm not condemning these people, by the way. I mean, you know, I kind of hold that sentiment as well, in a way. Well, it's not that sex is evil, okay? But like, I personally would rather, you know, why'd I move? Would rather wait to have someone intimate. Also, we do have Polaroid invincibility now, so suck on that past me. Yeah, I would rather do it with someone intimate. Now, this might be getting a little... Wow, I'm bad. This might be getting a little personal. You might be like, okay, Chris, chill. Chill. I actually don't want that. I want Polaroid invincibility. Give me the Polaroid invincibility. I mean, you know, some people have differing opinions on this, and it's interesting. We never talk about that stuff, ever, as a society. I wish we could just break down those barriers. We could talk about guns all we want. We should talk about guns a lot. You might be like, oh, you dirty liberal, but, you know, the Second Amendment, we should probably let that one go, maybe. I don't know, man. So we do have a realistic chance of becoming Guppy if we become Guppy, right? Tears up, I missed you. I'm gonna do it. There are red chests. Spiders, no. Not today, fucker. Ah, goat head, when it's completely useless. Wow. Wow. Okay. No, you know what? Chris, no, let's do it. So you might be like, that was a bad idea. You probably don't even sound like that. Paralysis. Good thing fear shots exist. See, remember I was kind of shit-talking it? That was one of those moments where it was good, you know? I wasn't completely shit-talking fear shot. Cut me some slack. Oh, thank... Jeez! What was I talking about? Something about butt sex? I don't know, man. Just be careful when you do it. Make sure the other party is interested in it. Always ask first and be like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And this goes for anyone, not just like gay people or straight people, you know. Since I mean, I don't know, is doing it in the butt uncomfortable? I mean, apparently not. I don't know. Maybe for the first time, then you gotta be like, hey, this is probably not gonna be too good at first, but it probably gets better, you know? Give him something to expect. I was gonna say look forward to, but you don't really want to look forward to that. Just say, like, if it's bad now, it's not always bad. Of course, I don't know this myself, but you might be like, Chris, that sounds like a very big lie. I'm serious. Do you think someone like me could score? The Binding of Isaac doesn't even have scores, you crazy person. I can't get the high score. I wonder if there's ever been a time where I've had, like, close to a high score. You know what? You know what? There are those Spelunky daily challenges. I did pretty well on some of those. Of course, I don't know. I can't tell you specific dates, but... Man, I should get back to Spelunky. It's such a good game, but everybody fell out of it all of a sudden. Except for, like, Bear Taffy. I don't watch it. I'm bad. Should I get another black heart? Like, come on, Chris. For real. This sucks. Dude, I want to get close to him. $3 bill? See, now you might be like, oh, well. Chris, you said $3 bill was better in this game. Doesn't mean it's good. What? Oh, he still fires straight shots. Right. You know, it's been a while, okay? Since I, like, legitimately fought Isaac. Also, my tear's coming back to me. Not really helping my situation here. You want... Homing bombs. Yeah, I mean, okay. We might actually die here. How cool would that be? D-E-A-T-H? Whoa. I didn't mean to say H like that. That was weird. Etch, like etch-a-sketch. D-E-A-T-H. Okay, we're gonna place bombs. Oh. Crap. Get away from me! We might lose! Because I'm just not paying attention. I'm too busy talking about random bullshit. Also, my reflection. I'm actually blaming this on my reflection. Thanks, Monkey Paw. Thanks, Monkey Paw. So yeah, that was Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. It's over. The entire Let's Play's over, except it's not. I mean, I'm a bit salty about it, sure, but I'm not completely salty about it. We did get a ways away. It was just my reflection. It did me in. But whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time when I do... something. Yeah, sound pretty weird at the end there. On the television. Life was simple. And they were all happy. Fuck.
That was until the day Isaac's mom
heard a voice from above.
Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved.
I will do my best to save him, my lord, Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life.
Again the voice called. Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins.
I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee, Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world.
one last time.
Fuck
Isaac's
it.
mom